There's
there and talk
another
about this
factor.
better.
There's
Yeah.
there's another factor I've seen and heard too often with parents
Mm.
that when we talk about have the conversation, watch what your child's doing, ask for their passwords, know what they're engaged with online. Parents say, "Well, that's spying on them." And my response is if they have one of those little diaries with a lock and key hidden under their mattress, don't go and break open that lock. That's spying because that is your child's private material. If they're online and a sexual predator can see it, why shouldn't you? If they're online, they're in public space and they need to know that and you need to know that. And it shouldn't be, I'm spying on you. It should be, I'm overseeing you for the benefit of that because I know more than you do and I can help you make good and safe decisions. So I'm not going to hide the fact that I'm going to check what you're doing on your phone or your device or I need to know that. That's part of my responsibility as a parent. But I think
Right.
parents have a real difficulty feeling that that's okay. And part of it is that today's parents, Jonathan Haidt writes about this also, that technology is not the only culprit in creating a generation of anxious children. It's overprotective parents who feel that their child can't ever experience a negative feeling, and certainly not a negative feeling about them as parents.
Can I
Yeah.
say one thing to that? So there's two things. One, these young people are hackers. Okay. So a parent can believe that they're seeing what their kid's doing. They're not. These young people have multiple profiles and there's no age verification process at all. They're lying about their ages and there's no way to stop that. So all these things that Instagram's saying we have protections in place to prevent children from doing this, it's not real and they know it's not real. My kids have 10 different Gmail accounts. They have multiple Roblox avatars. They have different names all over the place. They have a zillion profiles. And a parent, even me with my technological prowess, I can't do anything to prevent this from happening. And the phones and the iPads and the Chromebooks are in the schools, and they do not have any way to prevent young people from accessing these platforms. I had a conversation at Chicago Public Schools with one of the IT people. I said, "Hey, I want you to block YouTube from my son's computer in the classroom." He said, "We can't do that. We have to go and meet with the Chicago Teachers Union to see if they will approve a blockage of YouTube on the device." Yes, we know it's interfering with your child's learning in the classroom. Yes, we know that the reason your child failed math is because they were on YouTube for the entire class. But there's nothing we can do to stop YouTube from being on this laptop. And that's literally a conversation I had. So there's no such thing as this opportunity for parents to protect their children. The only way they can protect their child is to, one, not give them a device at all until they're at a better age to make a better decision. Two, they have to really look hard for schools that have a social media or technology governance policy that they walk in, they look at, and the parents and the students have to sign it. And some of those policies are being rolled out right now at some mostly private schools because the public schools have no tools to do it. There are schools now that are saying no devices in the classroom. You can't have it till you walk out. No laptops anymore. We're going to be teaching, the old school method. You have to write your homework. So this takes a lot of work on an administrative level, and it takes passion, and it takes perseverance and a relentless conversation with parents. That some parents come back and say, "Oh no, I want my kid to have a phone because what if something happens, they can't reach me." So there's so much that needs to take place to arm parents with the tools to fight, and also to arm the teachers. And I don't know that the public schools have that ability. I would love to hear Rona's opinion on that, because I feel like when I was trying to do something, I was literally like blocked, wall here,
Right.
wall here. It
Well,
just didn't work.
What I want to do is just go down the line in terms of like the proposed solutions here and get like a thumbs up or you'll actually speak it, but brief answers, yes or no, on whether these solutions would be helpful. So this is coming from the anxious generation. No social media before 16, Rona?
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm going to say, here's the but.
Okay.
There are wonderful charity organizations and youth organizations that are using social media to tell students, to tell young people, we are having a toy drive for the holidays. Come help out next Tuesday. And if your child isn't on that platform, they miss the opportunity to participate in something real and live. So
Right.
for the most part, and by the way, I've worked in religious communities where it's banned for people to have cell phones or other devices. And what happens is the mom has to read her daughter's WhatsApp and tell her, okay, so and so in your class needs your homework, and so wants to know if you'll bake
Because the kid
cupcakes
can't
with her
use it.
this weekend, and
Yeah.
because the kid can't use it, so the mom becomes the
Mom is doing
translator
it.
all evening
Oh my
for
goodness.
her, 6 kids or 4 kids reading their WhatsApps.
My answer is
Yep.
yes.
Your answer
But for
is
the most
yes.
part, I would say yes.
I am a
No
all
social media
day,
before 16.
all day, all night yes.
Okay. No smartphones before high school.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then schools banning phones.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. 100%.
Can I I'm going to tell you why I say yes to that. There's a couple
Okay.
reasons. One, they are problematic in the classroom for the teacher. The teacher cannot connect with the student when they're getting 1,000 notifications every minute.